Welcome to another Mario Party 7 minigame review. Last time we reviewed Bananas Faster, and it was okay. That's the best way to describe it. It had some irritating timing, however, it really was fun to play. However, those mixed out to a 3. So Bananas Faster, you belong here. However, today, we got our first 2v2 minigame to cover today. That being Battery Ram. So let's get to it, shall we? Right now! Here's how you play this one. You and your partner are both trying their best to guide a battery on a platform to the end of this maze. And you gotta be doing this by cooperating with each other and just trying to move your battery all over the place. Basically like moving your couch into a living room. Probably the best way to describe this minigame, and has been so for a long time. Because, well, this one basically has you two just basically moving different times and seeing which time works best, which is probably the best way to describe this minigame. However, do you know what makes this one more tense? Is the fact that you could actually beat your record from this minigame. The fact that they made that an option is just amazing. However, I feel like there is one big problem with this minigame. Although this minigame is a really good one, I feel like the big problem with this one is just the fact that, I'm sorry, the course never changes. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? This minigame was, like, super close to becoming just an absolutely great minigame. Although the fact that they just decided to screw it up last minute with the fact that the course cannot change at all. Although, it still is pretty hard nonetheless, because you two are both having to cooperate with each other, and also the computer players. They can be annoying at times. Although, it's kind of accepted at this point, since that can basically happen with actual human players this time, since you guys have to continuously study this layout. It's a pretty complex minigame. I really think it's one that doesn't need too much explanation at all. It's just simply moving your couch into the living room. However, it's instead a battery into a toy ship. Really, that's all there is to this minigame. So yeah, I know we're cutting it a bit short today, so let's just get to the overall thoughts, shall we? Overall, Battery Ram is a pretty creative minigame. It's basically your simple, move your couch into a living room minigame, which is a pretty common analogy when you see with this minigame, because basically it kind of is. And yeah, this minigame comes down to a lot of factors, which is basically, well, making sure that you work properly with your teammates, and also try to move as fast as you can, however, trying to be as precise as you possibly can. There's a ton of factors to it. And also for the fact that you could beat your record, there's a ton of replayability to this minigame. The big problem is that the course never changes. If it did change, it would be an amazing minigame. Although, so far, I'm still going to give this one 4 stars. It's still a really good minigame. And, well, that's it for today. Up next, we're reviewing Be My Chum. See you guys then.